Hi everyone, I'm Brenna Galdenzi. I am the president and founder of Protect Our Wildlife. We're an all-volunteer wildlife protection advocacy group in Stowe, Vermont. So thank you for having me today, Middlebury. I know I'm in good company with you all today, who I think would agree with me that it is our duty to protect the most vulnerable and underrepresented among us. We must remember that some of the most vulnerable and underrepresented among us are animals. Those animals have very few protections, and the protections that are in place for animals are sometimes not enforced. While all animals are important to me, wildlife has always intrigued me. Something about their ability to live in such harsh climates, faced with so many threats, it really is a testament to the will to survive. That's why I started Protect Our Wildlife in 2015. After having volunteered in wildlife protection since 2010 in Vermont. When we look back in time at different human rights violations that became normalized and accepted, we can't believe how such injustices were able to thrive for so long. And I know I'll look back on what is nothing less than cruelty to animals in Vermont, sold as tradition and conservation with the same disbelief and shame. In order to mobilize people into action for wildlife, we have to first shed light on the injustices that too often thrive in the darkness, and that is one of the things that Protect Our Wildlife does. Only through education and awareness will people become energized to advocate for change. An example of this is that Protect Our Wildlife was the lead organization in Vermont that worked to ban coyote killing contests in Vermont. A lot of people don't know that coyotes are killed and there's contests. So whoever kills the biggest, the smallest, the most coyotes, it really is just an egregious activity that went on for way too long unchecked. And a lot of you might think that that ban should have been easy, right? It wasn't. It took persistence against a lot of opposition, and we never gave up. And I know some of you in the audience today helped make that a reality. Senator Chris Bray is one of them. And I thank you. But banning coyote killing contests is not enough. Bobcats, otters, foxes, and other cherished wildlife suffer today in 2018 in the 21st century in steel-jawed leg-hold traps and body-crushing traps, while their pelts are peddled to Russia and China. A lot of times these animals are trapped just for recreation and hobby because their pelts right now are worthless in the fur market. But we're told it's tradition and conservation and to accept it. Black bears and other animals are terrorized through the woods by packs of powerful, relentless hounds, only to be killed for sport. And this happens in the fall, the winter, the spring, the summer. It's relentless. We're told it's conservation and tradition and to accept it. Coyotes are killed 365 days out of the year, day and night, for no reason at all, with no intent to use the animal in any way. Coyote puppies are left orphaned each year when their mothers are killed, or the puppies are killed outright. We're told it's tradition and conservation and to accept it. I don't know about you, but I don't base what is right or wrong on what people did hundreds of years ago. There is so much more work to be done here in Vermont to make our state a more humane, compassionate place for wildlife. It is up to us to stop what is nothing less than institutionalized cruelty to animals sold as tradition and conservation. Even when your voice shakes, always remember to speak boldly and confidently in the face of opposition, for we have decency and ethics on our side. Thank you for having me.